One winter, Bob was watching the weather, and the weatherman said there was a large winter storm approaching, and people who were traveling should be prepared. And the weatherman made a suggestion. He's like, look, if you're going to be out traveling, you should have a shovel, you should have some ice melt, you should have an extra hat, gloves, and a coat, and some water, and perhaps even a snack, just in case you get stranded in the snow. So the very next morning, Bob heads out with his emergency equipment. Of course, the folks on the train thought that Bob was a little bit crazy. I don't know if Bob lacked discretion or common sense. Anyway, we're actually examining the characteristic of discretion all this week on Transforming the World. I'm Pastor Greg, and I'll be back in just a moment. You know, the opposite of discretion is being foolish, rash, or immodest. And as Paul reminds us in Galatians 5, those who end up following their sinful nature are, indeed, they're hostile, they are jealous, they're selfish, rash, and immodest. Galatians 5, 19 through 21. And he goes over a list of other things. When you and I lack discretion, when an individual, especially a Christian, when a Christian lacks discretion, we're actually allowing our old nature to control our words and our actions. When we don't consider how our choices might affect others, we demonstrate a lack of discretion. Now, King Solomon, in the book of Proverbs, speaks about discretion a lot. Two examples that come to mind is that demonstrating discretion exhibits wisdom, and discretion allows a person to see danger and avoid it. Proverbs 22:3. Like I said, there are a lot of others. The main point to this is that the person who allows the Spirit to control the way that they live, that's Romans 6:12, the person who allows the Spirit to control the way that they live will permit the Holy Spirit to give them discretion, to think before they act. Now, a lot of the questions in the self-evaluation section should lead you to consider this. Your words and actions either confirm to others that you are a disciple of Jesus, or they deny what you claim to be. Let me say that again. Your words and your actions either confirm to the world that you are a disciple of Jesus, or your actions and your words deny what you claim to be. Now, I know this is a bit harsh. I get it. I told you going into this. This is one of the tough ones, this whole discretion thing. But you and I need to take our Christian witness seriously. We need to take our Christian witness seriously in this world. Seriously enough that it actually causes us to stop and think about how our words and our actions might be perceived by those around us. We need to think before we act. And when we do that, we are practicing discretion. We are actually allowing the Holy Spirit to guide our words and our actions. So I really want you to take your relationship with Jesus seriously. Don't take it too lightly. You've called yourself a Christian. Practice discretion so others will believe this. So this is Transforming the World. My name is Pastor Greg, and I'll see you again tomorrow.